everybody, welcome back. This is the Couch Potato Show. Now, as you can see, we have a blank space on the couch today. Josh has been molecular deconfused and is in Mexico right now, where he belongs for the next week. We cannot give an answer why, but sadly, it is jail related. So today we are going to have a special guest. And guys, I'd like to introduce you a good friend of mine from UCI, Orange Coast College, and Fountain Valley High School. This is my good friend, Michael Kanye! Michael, welcome to the couch of the Couch Potatoes.
Cool.
Michael, you are officially added to the wall of Couch Potatoes. You were the first special guest. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Now, why do we have a special guest, and what are we reviewing today? Well, if you can't read the banner above this video, you are blind, deaf, dumb, and retarded. Sorry. But today we are going to review The Watch. Fuck!
I'm bummed.
Yeah, I'm actually really sad. Just go to the trailer. Okay, welcome back. If you're still here after that diarrhea of film, we are here to review The Watch. Now guys, I don't know about you, but this film had more promise than it gave.
Yeah.
Would you guys agree with that?
Much, yeah,
I agree 100%. If you haven't seen it and you just watched the trailer, you're good.
The trailer's enough. You've just seen every funny joke in the film.
Yeah. It's like the way they had it constructed. You had that punchline from the trailer, and then a couple of jokes to trail off and whatnot.
Yeah. I guess if anything, let's talk about the movie. Okay, so, it starts off with a Mexican getting attacked by an alien. Kind of a double entendre, don't you think? I'm just saying. But, so Michael, what do you think about this?
Okay, now jokes aside. Nostalgia critic. No, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's like I was really excited for the movie because like I found out that Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg were writing it, the same guys who wrote Superbad and Pineapple Express.
Great duo.
Yeah, no, I love those movies.
Oh, yeah.
So when I found out that they were doing this movie, I was like, okay, awesome. Laugh a minute kind of a thing.
Exactly.
Right.
Hopefully maybe like a Bill Hader cameo.
Oh.
Right. And then I saw the movie and like it was either dick jokes or just
cum jokes.
Just cum jokes.
Oh, yeah.
I know. It feels like cum. It even tastes like cum.
That was terrible.
Richard Ayoade. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, since Josh isn't here, I'm gonna say this. Richard Ayoade from the It crowd. He's a big fan of the It crowd. What do you think of Richard Ayoade? Because this is technically his breakout film. I mean, what do you guys really think of Richard Ayoade? The best person of the cast?
No. I felt like they wanted him, the people who made the movie wanted him to be the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But everything just didn't coincide right for him to be the best part of the movie.
It didn't. Yeah. It was. I felt like his character. I've seen a little bit of the It crowd. I'm not a big fan of it. He in that show he has like a nerdy, very annoying type of oblivious character, and in this one it was just downplayed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't very different.
Yeah, I mean, twist aside, I think we all saw the twist coming at the end.
Yeah.
With
Right.
Ayoade. I think we
Yeah.
all caught it. Spoiler. But it's one of those things, like, literally, I called it from, like, the first 20 minutes. I even leaned over to Marcus in the film and went, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all knew it. If you had to say, who did you like in this film? Like, if there was a standout person, who did you like?
I really like Jonah Hill.
Okay.
I know most people are kind of tired of him by now, especially after his Academy Award nominated performance.
Cyrus?
Yes, right? No, super bad.
Okay.
But no, it was just like...
Moneyball.
Yeah, Moneyball.
Never saw it, but keep going.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, Jonah Hill kind of has this whole, like, setup going on in his comedic repertoire. Like, you kind of know what he's going to do, you know how he's going to deliver a line and everything. But I thought, given the character that he played, like, I thought he was pretty dependable in terms of, like, constantly bringing the laughs and such.
For me, I would actually go with Vince Vaughn. Jonah Hill was second. The reason why I went with Vince Vaughn, though, when was the last Vince Vaughn film?
Wedding Crashers.
I almost want to say Wedding Crashers.
No, it was like
Four Christmases.
Which was hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah, that too.
But he comes out of nowhere, does an R-rated comedy again, and you know what? He was stupid, he was cartoony, but you know what? He was funny. I thought Vince Vaughn was probably the best comedic timing in there.
Yeah.
The worst was Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller's
Oh my god!
Yeah.
He was very dry and just he was like, if you put him, he was the straight character in that
Yeah,
film, and it
much.
did not work for him.
And it sucks because I do enjoy Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
When he does a good movie. Granted, we don't get enough of those, but especially after Tower Heist, he looked like he was coming back. But he comes in, he plays the straight character. He almost looked bored on there.
Yeah.
And he looked old. Which crazy. I'm like, dude, Ben Stiller got old.
Well, compared to Little Fockers, he looked younger.
Yeah.
Little Fockers, he was all like, "Whoa, where the hell did you come from?"
Yeah, I didn't see it for good reasons.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're good.
But I mean, everything about this film. I mean, there was random cameos here and there, which was okay. There was some random things, but I mean, even Arlie Ermey. I love Arlie Ermey.
that was
funny.
That was
I like
funny,
that,
yes,
yeah.
but I almost wanted more.
Yeah.
Arlie Ermey could have been even better, but what did they do?
Yeah.
Spoiler. But it's like, Arlie Ermey, you come in, you're like, I'm gonna shove this shotgun so far up your ass, you're gonna take lead. Let's see it. I almost wish he shoved it up Richard Ayoade and fired his head off.
Yeah, and then also just given like the lowbrow humor the movie employed, I was almost expecting it. you know?
Exactly. But I think if there's one thing we need to talk about, it's the special effects.
Okay.
They did such a good job
Yeah.
with special effects, in my opinion.
I
It
agree.
was such a good, strong film on that aspect.
Yeah.
If anything, I thought those aliens looked great.
They did.
It was the CGI was good. They looked badass. They were even pretty funny at some points.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I thought it was kind of like almost like a retread of Signs in a sense. You
Yeah,
know,
a little
like
bit.
hiding the alien, like high string music here to present the suspense. But
Marcus?
They looked really good. Like I'm thinking like, oh, they kind of look like a cross between Independence Day and Predators kind of thing.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
But they looked unique. They had their own thing, and they looked freaking out. The puppeteers and everything were freaking amazing and looked very good.
Yeah, for once, John Geiger didn't have to make every alien. I think that's a good thing. But, I mean, if there's anything you would say about this film, what would you say? Like, if you really had to sit there and go, okay, this film sucked, this film needed to improve on that, what would you really want to talk about this film, to be honest?
like it was okay.
Yeah.
But see it for maybe Richard Ayoade, just for the sake of giving him his breakout role.
Is it Richard Ayoade, you're done. I mean, good for you for trying, but dude.
Yeah. I overall I thought the film it was bad. I didn't like the writing or anything. The directing. I thought it was just a bad script. It could have been more.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't the script, then it was just the direction, because it was very slow pace and it dragged. It was very boring. You had comedic moments, here and there, which were from the trailers that were used, and then it was okay. And Richard Ayoade, I thought he tried. I would have given him a completely different character though.
Totally agree. Now, okay, if you had to rate this film, guys, how would you rate it? I mean, be truthful, because literally, this film deserves the worst we can give it. What would you say, Michael? Out of five spuds, what would you give it?
0.7.
0.7?
0.7.
Ooh, all right. New rating, 0.7.
All right.
Marcus?
I would give it a 1 spud for the action sequence at the very end and the comedic timing from Vince Vaughn.
I guess for me, I would give it 1 spud all around for just everything about the film, but I give it my own special unique rating because this film pissed me off to no end of 2 fingers up. So, you know what? I mean, if there's anything to leave off this review, guys, how would you leave it? Especially after this film. Step Up Revolution? I think we should just go see Step Up Revolution.
Yeah, I think that line outside the theater had a good idea.
Yeah, by the way, when we saw this film, we saw it last night at Bellaterra, there was a line for Step Up Revolution. I think we had 20 people inside. Not even 20 people at the watch. I think we missed the ball.
Yeah.
And you know what? That scares me on every level, that a line filled with women were better than us picking a watch.
Yeah.
Something is very wrong on this planet. Now, if there's one thing I gotta say, guys, thank you very much, Michael, again, for joining us on this review.
No problem.
You're always welcome back to the couch, especially if you sit there and hate a movie so much and you want to rip it a new one. We'll let you take charge, come in, and just destroy the camera out of anger if you want to.
I'll welcome that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Xavier, it won't happen. Michael. And metaphorically, you can destroy your camera.
Oh, okay.
Now, if there's one thing we're going to leave off on, guys, it's thank you again, Michael, for joining us. It does mean a total lot. As you guys know, Michael here, by the way, is an actor at UCI. He's up and coming. Keep an eye out for this guy. He will be going somewhere, whether it's a community college or a teacher. Who knows? Oh, he's all flattered. He's blushing. And as we always say, Spun out!